about.
When switched on, this turntable platter hovers in the air above the plinth with nothing seemingly holding it up. One of the co-founders of the company, Dejan Kos, is an industrial designer. Him and his friends managed to create the product by trial, error, and magnets. The quiet rotation created by the magnetic force and use of electric currents eliminates any noises that could be created if it were operated by a conventional motor, thus producing a crisp and clean sound.
This concept was possible to make because we didn't know actually a lot about the turntables. Because on paper, this was a failed engineering because the magnets should interfere in the magnets in the head, but we didn't know much, so we said give it a try, and then we figured out that it's actually quite good for music. It's quite silent, which is the most important it has low vibrations because it has no motor inside.
The turntable speed is regulated by sensors on the bottom of the levitating platter. The movement is based on the balanced use of magnetic forces. One of the challenges in designing the record player was in stabilizing the turntable when it rotates, says physics professor from the University of Ljubljana, Janez Bonca.
The problem is how to make it stable so it doesn't go left and right. So they actually have done another system that makes this turntable to remain centered, which is very important because when it rotates, you don't want it to wobble around. And then there is a third mechanism that makes it turn at the end, and that mechanism is almost the same as whatever makes the electric motor turns. So just circulating magnetic field that kind of turns the table around.
This piece high-tech audiophile equipment is not cheap, with prices hovering about 2,800 for the basic model. The vinyl record business is seeing a resurgence in a recent year. In 2018, roughly 3.1 million vinyl LPs were sold only in Germany, according to the Federal Music Industry Association. The vinyl record is so popular that it is commemorated with an annual day of its own, the internationally celebrated Record Store Day, held each year in the middle of April.